What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to Destiny Rise of Iron. We return at the Iron Temple, ready to pick up our quest and continue to fight back against the Siva Rebirth. We have to stop it before it conquers the entire galaxy.
I asked both,
and hopefully Saladin can help us out.
I need you to face the Iron.
The city needs your cunning, Warlock.
Take to make the colony ships fly again. There's really only one place the Fallen could have gained control of Siva. The labs at Clovis Bray. That's where the technology was developed, and honestly, I don't know that they're smart enough to have looked anywhere else. Teamer was on the trail of Clovis Bray, but his sources were tragically incomplete. Cryptarch's archives are full of such treasures. Our history rests.
So we'll head off to Clovis Bray. I thought it was Clovis Bay when I first saw that. I was like, oh, it's like a, you know, like a data bay or a hardware bay, but it's actually Clovis Bray that we're headed.
The Iron Temple.
Check out the wares here of the Vanguard Scout. And then we will teleport back to the stars above. But before we do, get you a quick look at what we got going on here. In our personal wares, all sorts of goodies, leg armor, chest armor, and equip a few new things, just so you can see what they loaded me up with there at Bungie. And then dismantle some of these so that I can clear space and grab what we need, legendary marks and some materials. Now granted, I wasn't going to be able to continue this character beyond the campaign, but I still wanted to make the most of my time in Rise of Iron, and the next two missions I think are the best, the most intense. So after we kind of empty some of our pockets a little bit and create some space, we should be good to go. I was thinking of possibly switching subclasses, but then I was like, I really like becoming Daughter of Palpatine too much. So we'll keep the Electric Boogaloo and run to the stars and head to Clovis Bray. And every time I say that, I think of Steve Brule. If you know who he is, good on you. If you don't, look him up. But now we'll move, and it is a Martian mission. So we'll get to face off against a more eclectic assortment of enemies here. Which is pretty cool. I kind of like sort of the very all-over-the-place nature of these missions. I'm glad they all weren't in one place, although I did really like that first area, like I mentioned, and I hoped that there would be more unique locales like it. It still was pretty fun just to trapeze around the different planets and see how Siva had affected, you know, different areas.
In searching for more information on Siva, I discovered some recent unexplained phenomena originating near Clovis Bray.
That's deep in Cabal territory. I find it unlikely the Fallen would have had time to experiment in those labs undisturbed.
True, but there are records of Siva prototypes that were never recovered. They could be the missing link.
Lord Teamer spoke of Siva prototypes too. Very well, old friend. Let's follow this path.
Away we go, deep into Cabal territory. And we'll see what kind of things they are hiding.
You should be in the vicinity any time now.
Alright, so we are here and ready to go, and there are instant attackers coming to say, we don't want you here. And I'm like, dude, Scions and more don't stand a chance against me and my freaking reign of iron power. Grabbing some engrams and killing legionaries like we do this for a job. Good night and good luck. There's the sign to enter Clovis Bray, you can see. Taking these dudes out. Good night. Couple quick shots to the head, and they won't be worrying us much longer. I always liked the Scions. I don't know why, but something about them I always thought was kind of cool. I think
I can guide you to the biolabs, though it may take some investigation to locate the Siva prototypes once you're there.
I have faith in our young wolf there. She will find our way forward. I'm certain of it.
Did he just call one of us a young wolf? Because it's probably less endearing if he meant me.
I think that the Cabal, the Martian enemies, were always have always been my favorite to fight. I really like the shielded guys, and I really like the fact that sort of they, to me, are the most, I don't know, to me they're the most enjoyable and fun to fight. So, we are going to mix things up just a little bit here, and get our exotic ready to go, and swap the exotic here for that crazy sniper rifle. And we'll stick with Dreadfang, even though Dark Drinker looks like a super sexy sword. This one has a higher attack, and ultimately I can only use one exotic anyway, so it don't matter. Alright, plus now, we have a hand cannon, which are not as great as the hand cannon of yesteryear. I remember using the hand cannon in the OG Vanilla Destiny campaign, and it was literally just absolutely dominant. And now it's not so much, but the sniper more than makes up for that sort of precision fun as we take out the phalanx in one shot. Good night and good luck. Alright, feel like I'm a freaking politician. That's one of my most favorite sayings to say when I take enemies down. Don't even know why. Not sure why. No one's ever said it to me, so I don't know why I say it to them. But we're supercharged and ready to go. Let's go find this data node over here and see what's up. More phalanx lurking. More scions just kind of hiding out and about. And I cannot deploy the ghost yet because I got more of these guys to deal with.
I'm not seeing any flashing lights advertising SIVA research. Maybe there's a console that can help us narrow things down.
Alright, console, help us out.
Okay, what do we have here? Ha! Who knew finding dangerous Golden Age archives would be so easy? There's an intact data store just below us.
Deeper we have to go. Find the lab underneath. And it looks like some enemies have been following us from the rear. Legionary scions and phalanx galore. We'll take them out with a grenade shot from above and then go right at them. You know, for as many failings and faults as Destiny has, the gunplay in this game is still so great. It always has been, and to me it is one of my most favorite shooters of all time. Crap! From a just straight up, you know, hands on the controller perspective and stance. And it's good to know that it still has some difficulty as they kind of pour a bunch of enemies through a small funnel towards us and take us down real quick. But we will shut them up with a shot from the sniper and another to make the Centurion sleep well. I do wish this campaign was longer. I do wish there was more content overall in Rise of Iron. But I can't deny that I didn't have a lot of fun with the campaign, even though it wasn't, you know, my personal character. Like, it shows that's how good that these missions and that the gunplay and the encounters are, that it was still, like, super fun, so. And you haven't even seen the best mission yet. Pushing forward, a few more dudes to fight. I like kind of taking the stealthier approach and shooting them when they're still not that aware, although these scions definitely know what's up. They're coming at me quickly, and we'll punch them in their little purple spots and make them rot down on the ground as we work our way to the lab below. Good night. Ooh, two more in the back there. Let's see if we can quickly swap out our weaponry. It's fun to use, but it's performing a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna go back to what I've got going on here, and again, just trying to mix it up to give you guys some variety. And they are damaging me, I believe, so we got to get out of this. Here we go. Don't have a lot of ammo. Maybe not the best idea. We need to look for more ammo, please. There we go. And we'll finish that dude off real quick. Crowd control. Nicely done. Hop the wall. I like this wall here. How we could just kind of come in here and shock him back and deal extreme damage. Got to reload that shotgun. Whoa, he is going to kill me if I am not careful. Let's reload and hope that we don't die. Boom, please. Ooh, a very smart dodge there, and we'll finish him off with the sidearm. Very, very nicely done. And we're moving on. And I don't like this loadout at all. So let's switch back to the auto rifle. The gun that makes us the most proud. Although we could use this Red Death Pulse rifle. But I think I will swap back and go with the auto. And then rock the sidearm a little bit longer. Sidearm still seems super fun to use.
Unfortunately, my intel says you're going to need to make your way underground.
Falling great distances is actually our specialty. Elevator shaft, anyone?
Alright. Down we go. Looking for an elevator shaft to drop very, very far below this dust palace. Pop those dudes real quick. And some really nice level geometry here. With some sweet variety for us to finish these fools off. Sayonara Legionary jumping in, taking some damage, but we'll take them out, so there is no problem. Engram's dropping. Again, we've got such good weaponry that I'm not sure we even need them, but we'll pick it up anyhow. And finish these dudes off with that auto rifle that works so well. In we go to the elevator shaft. And this time I'm a little smarter about the fall, so I will grab my boost boots right at the end.
Nothing says we're in the right place, like dead Fallen.
Oh, yeah. Fallen are littered on the floor like recycled, not recycled. I guess if it was recycled, it wouldn't be on the floor. Just like trash. I was trying to be nice to those Fallen, but they're just basically floor garbage. All right, sidearming these phalanx. Working quite well, actually. If we get that arm shot, they are finished off right on the spot. And this guy will be booshed away. And now we got to get back. A nice little army of assailants back here. But we won't let them mess with us again. Sidearm is super effective against the Cabal. Or maybe it's just my aim. Either way, things are going according to plan. And we've got a whole bunch of ammo in case we need it on the auto rifle. So we'll finish off this Centurion here and see what Ghost has to say.
That's the Bray Research Archive. Now to rummage through its files.
Alright, rummage for us.
Interesting. There were multiple prototypes, each programmed to serve a different function. One that built constructs, viral armor enhancements, that's neat. And we have a winner, cybernetic diagnostics. Exactly what the Fallen would need to... Oh, maybe later. We've got company.
Oh boy, who's coming? Who's here? A bunch of Scions. What's up? Welcome to my party. Only dancing shoes allowed. We're gonna go Super Saiyan Palpatine on them and shock these Cabals straight out of the Martian sand. Picking up some goods and crushing all of the bads. Finishing that super. And we won't stop pounding any time soon. That is a dangerous spot. Centurion's coming in hard, and we got to get out of there. So let's back away, clear some space, and go in with the sword. See if that can do the work we need. 28 shots, and it is going to be tough cutting, especially with how little health we have. But we will wreck the Centurions. Whew, take a deep breath, gain some health back, and let's go ham. We're trying to fire heavy rockets, but we say no sirree, Bob. Imperial Colossus is a tough cookie, but I will just keep slicing until he falls. Whew, we did it. Mission complete. Beautiful.
The young wolf strikes again. Tyra, the prototype archives, will they be enough to identify a weakness in the Fallen's hold on Siva?
I have to remind you, of all people, that I'm a scholar, not a scientist. Don't worry, old friend. Between myself and Shiro, we won't leave a single stone unturned. You'll have your defense.
Alright, so we out of here in 3, 2, 1, 0. One death, but it's okay. We got what we needed from Mars. And now we can move towards the ultimate encounter with Siva and the Splicers. That will be when we come back. But first, let's head to the temple and see what they got going on for us there. Because the mission we need first requires a little bit of talking time with our friends back at base. So we'll move there and then move on to the uber awesome mission next time. What's your favorite social space of all the different ones? Obviously, you know, the initial tower probably holds the most fun-loving memories for everybody. But I kind of like this Iron Temple. I think it has great views and a great vibe, and I like sort of the whole, you know, fire and wolves theme that they've got going on there. So let's jump in and figure out what's next. All right, Felwinter Peak at the temple. Let's go speak to everybody and see what's up. Shiro, what's up?
Hey.
I was hoping I had enough to grab some of his stuff, but I don't. So we'll just go talk to the two dudes that actually want to do business with us. Salad didn't talk to me.
I keep thinking about the Iron Lord's final descent into the Siva replication complex. We were so young, so confident in our victory. And yet we lost everything. Shiro's analyzed the Clovis Bray data. He found a way to temporarily disrupt the Splicer's control over Siva. One way or another, my long vigil is almost at its end. And I have you to thank. Let's finish it.
Your light is
Feed it.
We are ready to go finish the fight now.
Will you shut down the Siva
Yes,
complex?
I will.
From the Cryptarchs, for your help.
Nothing going on here. Can't grab that. Although I can grab that legendary engram. It's a class item. Just a high command bond. But at least we got something good, and we will move to the final showdown when we return. Until that time, though, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Make sure that like button if you are enjoying and ready for the finale.
You know,
And until then, thanks again. Drink some hot chocolate. I love you. And we will see you all later.